Hello, New Mexico Judiciary. I just wanted to touch base with you again to discuss these unprecedented and challenging times. Keeping ourselves, our colleagues, and those who use our courts safe requires commitment and constant vigilance. I understand that the precautions we have put into place might be inconvenient and uncomfortable. Masks are hot, screening questions are repetitious and tedious, and postponing and canceling summer trips is disappointing, to say the least. So I wanted to take just a few minutes today to speak to you about how and why the Supreme Court has made its decisions. The same week that the governor declared a public health emergency, the Supreme Court formed an emergency response team, ERT for short. The ERT met daily in the early parts of the pandemic, and after nearly 4 months continues to meet multiple times a week to ensure we are doing everything possible to keep you and those who rely on the courts safe. We are in close contact with the New Mexico Department of Health and with the Human Services departments. We study data from national sources, and we consult with the National Center for State Courts about what courts across the country are doing to address issues arising from the pandemic. All of our decisions are made based on the best information available to us, and we've tried to stay ahead of the situation to be sure each of you are as safe as possible. The judiciary is the cornerstone of our democracy. Our essential service, the administration of justice, must always be available, both in good times and certainly in bad. Now more than ever, as our lives become more challenging, the courts must rise to the occasion and remain open to those who need us. Working together, we can be sure our courts remain open and that they remain safe. Unfortunately, we have had some judiciary employees test positive for COVID-19, but we've had only one incident of virus spreading in a courthouse. And in that situation, individuals chose to remove masks while within 6 feet of each other. That should never have happened. And fortunately, those 3 individuals will be okay. Other than this isolated incident, the fact that we've not experienced spread of this disease within our courthouses is a tremendous accomplishment, and it belongs to you. Our firsthand experience tells us that what we are doing is working, but it will only work if we work harder to keep this virus out of our workplaces. Thank you for putting aside your own discomfort and disappointment. Thank you for staying in New Mexico, for wearing masks, for staying 6 feet apart, and for self-quarantining when necessary. Remember that by following these protocols, you are not just keeping your coworkers safe, but their loved ones too. When not at work, I ask that you continue to keep up your guard, to keep yourself and everyone else healthy. Recent studies are showing that this disease can have a devastating effect on the lungs, on the kidneys, the heart, and even the brain. While not easy, the disappointment and discomfort we might be experiencing now ensures the lifelong health and well-being of your friends, family, and coworkers. Thank you for your commitment to the safety of our greater community. Finally, one last thank you today. On Wednesday, the court will elect a new Chief Justice, Justice Michael E. Vigil. I am excited about his term and the ideas that he has shared with the court, and I ask that you please give him the same tremendous support that you have given to me. While visiting courthouses around the state, I have been impressed by the dedication and the commitment of our hardworking employees. Our courts would not function without you, and together we've done some great work that has made our courts more efficient, effective, and easier to access, and work that I believe improves the lives of those we serve together. That work would not have been possible without your commitment and your willingness to try new things. So thank you for what you are doing, for helping me during my term as Chief Justice, for helping the New Mexico judiciary, and ultimately the people that we serve. Take care of yourselves, remain safe, and please stay healthy.